Okay, Mama, so let's go. No, so, okay. How many people came to your wedding? Was it just immediate family?
Yeah, you know what? It wasn't a lot of people because we didn't have any.
Well, our family wasn't born yet.
I know, and that's why. I mean,
We're only allowed one
We-
question, Kathy.
I'm just trying to get her started so she can continue, and then everybody else can have ask questions.
Don't be hogging the show.
I know.
Keep them on track.
what do you ask
Who
me?
all was at your wedding?
Well,
Your best friend. Bert.
Bert and Junior.
Yeah. Okay. Were they the only ones there?
No,
Okay.
no.
Mama didn't come.
It was my aunt Lillian, remember, but I can't remember if Elsie was there, that she might have been. But she was my godmother, Lillian.
Okay. And Mama and Granddaddy was there.
They were there, of course.
Who had Marcia?
But she was 8 months old.
She was there.
I'm sure she was there. And Sandra had to be there.
You didn't have a choice.
I can't remember.
She
Sandra
just got dragged along.
No, but I can understand it being 5 or 7.
It
You know
was,
what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, Carly's 6, so.
Okay, so in the wedding down at St. Barnabas, and then afterwards, what did y'all do? Did you come back to the house?
We came back to Mama's house. She had what do you call those big things, beer? Those big,
Big old keg?
A keg of beer.
Mama had a keg of beer?
yeah, we had a keg of beer. And whatever, she had a little bit of food and stuff. And whoever, I believe some of her friends were there. I remember them coming afterwards, but they probably came to the wedding.
And Sonny was there?
Who?
Sonny?
Yes, yeah.
There's a picture with them.
Okay.
That you
And
sent me.
so the pictures that we all see of you standing out in the yard, that was at y'all's house over off of Cosgrove.
Right.
That house, okay.
That's where I lived.
And
I didn't know
then
they had a house on by Cosgrove.
Oh yeah.
by where the viaduct is, where this, yeah, I was
Wait,
just,
by the what?
Divide up,
Do
overpass.
you know where that is?
Going
Over-
on the meeting.
Over.
Meeting.
Like you're going to the old church.
Over meeting.
Wait, that was y'all's house?
Or some of the houses
Or
have gone
Mama.
up for that expansion.
They-
I want to go there. It's still there?
Tara, they used to have, well, there's not there
It's
now,
not there now.
Uh-huh.
but they used to have pigeons and chickens, and
That's where it was?
I even had a little wild pony I went at the fair that stayed there in their yard for a
Wow,
while.
Okay, I didn't know that's where it
The
was.
town, the pigeons and chickens were also down there.
Down
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's where the
Okay.
big cat houses were.
And then Daddy,
I remember that house very well.
Hey,
I
these
didn't- I-
girls,
with the white pig.
they
Yes.
got to go to the training of the pigeons.
Aw.
You know what that is? The
Where you
training?
train them to fly?
They
I'm
take
sorry.
them to where
Yeah.
they
To
went.
come home.
I saw a lot of
And
Doug
then they
in that
fly
video.
home. But Daddy drives back home and gets there before they
You
do
blame her?
Yeah,
to Coco.
they do that with
And we
doves
rode
too.
with him and rode with him and rode with him.
I remember riding. We used to go with him all the time.
Okay, so that night
Kathy,
after,
is anybody else gonna get a question?
well, I don't know. I just want to stay focused on
Let's start
this
raising
day.
hands.
Okay, this day.
Yes.
So after the celebration, did you and Daddy stay here? You had to head back to New Jersey. What did you have to do?
No, we didn't go back to New Jersey for about a week.
Okay.
But we
So you
we-
honeymooned in Charleston.
Huh?
You honeymooned in Charleston.
Honeymooned in Walterboro.
Okay.
That's the place to go.
That's where we went. That's where we went. And then actually, we came on back home that day, the next day, and went with Mama, driving us somewhere. I can't remember where that was, but we were in the car with her driving. And so what we were doing was going up to Bono. That's where we were headed.
Bono Beach?
Yeah, almost up there. Almost, not quite. It was right over the railroad tracks, I think, after going into there.
Was Daddy's family already living up that way?
His mama was already living there, and we were going to stay there. What? What is
He's telling me to raise my hand.
Yeah, she just threw a question out there without
Where,
even.
where at in Jersey were you guys?
Look,
stay?
now we're all throwing them out.
Oh, God, here we go.
Fort Monmouth.
Watch your man.
It's
It
a free
was,
for all now.
I don't know what I want to call it.
It was
Is this
Fort,
when he was in the
Fort
Navy?
Pendleton, no, Fort
he was in
Pendleton.
Army.
Army, it's
Pendleton.
Wait. He was in the Navy first, right?
Oh, yeah, y'all must
Yeah.
have
Yeah, I
that
know that
story.
story.
So you could run faster than you could
You
swim.
heard
Yeah.
Exactly, and then he
Says,
got,
I ain't doing this.
and then he
Did
got
you
to
hear
go
that
back to
story?
the Army.
That
Okay,
seasick
that's a
that
good
went out.
story, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one.
We
You
knew
know
it.
what you
They-
came
they
Listen,
had
from.
nothing.
Daddy took a cruise with us last August
Yep.
with this picture.
Who's next?
So when, well, you know, I'm sorry, but I have lots of questions. I do, because, and I want to make sure I understand the total timeline.
Okay.
We know the story of how you met and the dating and the mama making y'all wait, and then you get married, then you stayed a week in Walterboro for a honeymoon, right?
No,
I
we
came back the next day.
Okay, okay. So how long was it that you had to go? Did you go back with him?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And there was something to do with you would pick him up when you were still here, and you would pick him up on the weekends and bring him back here. Isn't that something like that?
Oh, well, that's when they sent him back to Fort Bragg
Look at that.
to school, physical training school, to get him prepared to do that physical training on all these soldiers. Whitey Ford was one of them. Y'all remember Whitey Ford? I told Doug the other night, Whitey Ford. Maybe these younger ones don't know about Whitey Ford. He was a pitcher with the New York Giants. No, not
Yankees,
Yankees.
Yankees.
Was it the Yankees?
Yes, I think
I don't know.
so.
The White Sox.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, Whitey.
so Graham, he was a great baseball player, but Graham got to train him too.
So what was your first house?
When we moved back here, I hate to tell you.
I know.
I know.
But this was a long time ago. Things were
Is
different.
that the one on Kent?
No.
In Ferndale.
No.
Ferndale, oh, Ferndale,
But
yeah.
it was pretty nice then. It
Sure.
was it was on Dalton Street. I
Okay,
remember that.
yeah.
And,
And that was a house that his daddy owned.
that what?
That his daddy owned.
Yes, yes, we rented from him.
I knew
And
something.
we stayed there until we were able to move on Apple Street in that.
No, you're missing Kent.
Didn't you go over on Kent
In
in that other
Oh, no, you're right.
Apple
It's
Street
that
and
first little
Green
cinder
House.
block, that cinder block house.
The cinder, that's where we lived.
That's my first birthday was in that
That's-
house.
And it was falling down.
We had to get out of there. Some people
And-
still live in there.
And tell the story for anybody who messes with electricity ever. Tell that a very important story.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We moved on in Ferndale. And he had to go and hook up wiring and stuff underneath the house.
Is this Graham you talking about?
Graham.
Graham?
He
All
said,
right,
Wiring or plumbing?
wiring. Electricity. Go ahead.
he said to me, it was a friend of him. I can't remember who it was. But he told him, he said to him that he said, I need somebody to turn off and on the electricity when I go under here. And so, and then he said to me, Betty, make sure he turns it off. And you know what? Graham asked me back after he got under there, and the guy did not turn it off. And Graham was fit to be tied.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. So that happened too.
Do it yourself. Yeah, do it yourself. Turn it off on your own.
Right.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I don't know if you have this recorded or not. But the motorcycle,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That just stay here.
It's the motorcycle, I swear I look like 5 though. And and I just was curious what was in the saddlebags. So he came up with a good story. Everybody's already heard this. It was a roach, and I hate roaches. I hate them today. But he told me this roach's name was Herman, and if I didn't stay out of those saddlebags, the roach would get me. So I never got in the saddlebags.
Yeah. She
know.
was always, if we were wherever
She was a
we
little
were,
tag
she was
along.
sitting right between us.
She was the tag along.
She wouldn't leave us alone.
Love it.
Okay, so then you stayed in that house for probably just a few years, because I can remember being 5 or maybe 6 over on Kent.
Yeah, we got out of there because we couldn't stay. It was just not a good house. So what
Then
we
Gracie
did,
came, Hurricane Gracie came when we were in Kent Street.
yes,
Wow. Hmm.
that's right. And
That was a big one in '56.
it,
I was
it
born in '56.
really was.
You need to video on Brenda.
No, not me.
You're talking.
Anyway,
So I don't know who asked
Um,
that question.
No.
Okay, where am I at? now?
Okay, no, so we moved back over on Kent.
Yes.
And we were there till I turned, well, maybe 10, because I was in the 4th grade. We moved back down to the other house on Apple Street.
We built that
Fourth grade.
house.
4th
We
grade.
made some deals. I can't tell you what they were. We got,
I want to know what the deals were.
Graham made the
well,
deals.
Graham did, and so.
Did he ever? He didn't tell you?
Oh yeah, we.
So you know what the deals were.
Tell us.
She's gonna write it down for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her to write it down.
He, because we had to move out of that house, then we had the opportunity to buy the lot on the other side and build a house.
So that was obviously owned by the same person that rented that other house?
Was that lot owned by the same people?
If you had that deal, when you moved
the
out
one
of
next
the
door.
crummy house.
Yes, it was.
So
you
they
know
had
who
to own
you
that
know who
house,
the
that
the
property.
person was?
Who?
It was Preacher.
Yeah,
Preacher
okay,
Parker.
Preacher owned that. Okay, Preacher
Wow.
He
Parker, who used to live right next
There.
door,
And then,
and then it built the house across the street.
Wow.
Bridget's father. Bridget, yeah, Parker and Brian.
Wow.
So anyway, we ended up with a new house, which was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a pretty good sized kitchen in there. I don't know if y'all remember, but we left. When Daddy died, we had to get Mama and live with us.
And Marcia was living too.
Marcia was and this is a 3-bedroom house with 3 kids, Mom and Dad, and then we brought Marcia and Nana there.
Right.
So
And I was in and out.
right. What year did you build that house? I was in 1st grade.
Right. Wait a minute. When we moved into that house, Kathy was about 9.
I started 4th grade at Brentwood in that
And,
house.
So y'all were little, probably at least when I was in school yet.
So I was in 1st grade, so 56, 62 maybe?
It was either 62, 63. Because, I mean, like I said, I remember 4th grade is my first year. I went to Shakora Elementary 1st through 3rd grade. Went to Brentwood in the 4th.
I'm not able to remember all these different.
Chikora.
Yeah. It was okay back then. I mean, Mama went to Socorro.
Well, that's because of the Navy bases. Right?
Yes.
Navy bases.
And then it all went to hell.
I went to 8th and 9th there, and then we moved to Wando Woods.
That's right. I was surprised that Mom and Daddy bought a lot and built that house.
Well, let me tell you something. That was a prize lot. And I swear I wish we still have it.
Me too.
Man,
4 acres
Yep.
deeded marsh on the river.
Yeah, on the river, right, you know, we grew up back here on the river, on the dock. Yeah.
And he built that road.
And the
The
road to
road
the
with
dock
a trailer picking
with
up
the
this,
little step down.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
He almost every day got a load of those chips, like tar chips.
Yeah, they were like shingles up or something.
Asphalt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And until he got down to the river. That was good.
But that was a great.
Couldn't remember
Didn't the
Yeah.
Corps of Engineers have something to say about that?
They do now.
No, they did. Remember years later, the wall. It was like a brick,
Yeah.
2 bricks stacked on top of each other going across
Yeah.
to keep the marsh back there. And Daddy, I think, got a letter from the Corps of Engineers. Aerial view makes it look like there's a big wall that was built there, and it's like, of course, he disputed it. I don't know
But
how
if it
that
was
happened.
today, forget it.
Oh, I know. I know. But no, that house down there gave us all great memories. You know,
I don't know because when the dad sold that lot, it was bought by a person for next to nothing and subdivided into 3 lots.
They made a bunch of money.
Oh yeah.
But that middle lot,
They're
Never
not,
got-
never done anything.
they're not, yeah, because I'm sure that same guy still owns that probably.
I heard it was a couple of dentists who that bought that.
And let me
One
just
house-
add. Go ahead.
No, that's all right.
Let me. I
Well,
just
she didn't
like.
raise her hand, so she gets to go first.
I did.
That's a teacher thing.
I did. Here's a fact. Maybe not everybody knows that because I felt like I grew up with that house down the street with Mama and Granddaddy and you and Marcia, and when we just. I mean, back and forth, a few steps at his house and everything. And then, of course, raising my first 3 children there for all those years. Since all that happened down there, I have never been down there. I never wanted to see that I have in my mind, in my memories, what I want it to be. And he would try to trick us.
I've driven her down
sometimes.
there, but she won't look.
I won't look. I'll cover my eyes and I say,
It's
it's in my brain, and that's how I want to still be able to see it, not to what it was turned into.
I won't look at it either, and I've never been down there.
Well, good. See, good. Somebody is like me. I just.
We were on the river in your boat, and we all could see.
Well, we saw it from the river, but
the riverside.
No, I
That's
don't.
when we used to go out on the boat.
I know. Don't make me remember that. It's over.
It's over.
Okay, so you and Daddy got married. When did you want to get married? I mean, when Mama said you had to wait. I mean, obviously it was love at first sight. You and Daddy met at the skating rink.
Something like that.
And he was there to protect you, make sure nobody else bothered you or
Yeah, another
anything.
One of the boys at the skating rink.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I said, okay, he was the one that picked me. 'Cause he was out there, I was skating with my friends, and he was standing over the rail when you come in, along with some of his friends, and he kept telling me to come
Well, I don't know, mister. I don't know about
in.
that.
So I finally did at some point. He said, I just remember, he just wanted to talk to me. That's all. But then after that, we did start dating. I was only 15.
So was Annis.
So was who?
Annis was 15.
Anna.
So
You guys
basically,
dated for about 2 years before you got married?
Yes. I'm still in school.
Man, I like it.
did you? Okay, here's this question I shouldn't be asking on this anniversary day. Here's the question I shouldn't be asking on this anniversary day, but did you ever date anybody else?
Ooh, Kathy.
I had to ask because I've never heard her talk. You had friends, I know.
I did.
But he was your first, he
My
was your
friends
love, and he was
mostly were-
forever.
And my friends, they were all in school with me. And I had no desire any of them. Any of them. There was one that really, really liked me.
Who's that?
Um,
So let me what? Charlie.
you, what'd you say?
God, wouldn't
So
that
it
be
wasn't
mess?
Charlie.
No, what Charlie? Charlie was the nicest, quiet person ever.
You can
David's
Charlie was
stepdad.
David's stepdaddy.
Yeah. Good man.
He was a good man. But
David will call him daddy anytime.
he, anyway, no, there was.
He's Robin's
I
dad,
mean,
right?
Yes.
I could tell you his name because he's dead now.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
ain't divulge.
His name was Thomas Myers,
Thomas Myers.
Myers.
Wow.
and he lived in Somerville, and
Really?
he was in insurance.
Oh.
Not sure, but
Insurance, and he wasn't a high school person?
yeah,
Oh,
Oh.
he grew up.
He grew up and later became insurance person.
Yes.
Okay, but you stayed in touch with him?
huh?
You stayed in touch with him?
You don't have to answer that.
He met me somewhere out on.
Oh.
No, I didn't meet him. I promise. Well, I mean, I was already married, but we met over that shopping center that's no longer over there now,
My
My
name.
neighbors?
and yes, Pine Haven, and we talked a few minutes, and he said, Betty, he said, let's go have some coffee or something so we can talk. And I said, I can't do that.
Oh my gosh, he was trying to sell you insurance.
Oh,
No, he was not.
He wasn't in the insurance.
He was trying to sell something. I don't think it was insurance. though.
But he did like me because I could tell, even when we had a 30th year reunion, he wanted to dance with me.
Oh.
And Graham didn't mind.
Oh.
No need to be jealous.
He didn't mind.
Graham needed to come back to him.
Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. I just, I'm this way. So what was
Let's let
it?
other people have
Okay,
a
this is
turn.
my last one, I promise. What was it that most caught your eye about Daddy? Was it his good looks, his smile, that
His
thick,
motorcycle.
wavy, dark
Motorcycle.
hair, wanting to protect you, all of the above?
All that. All that. D.
Check the D block.
All of the
He,
above.
I will tell you this, he was very jealous of some Navy people.
He was Navy, okay?
He was, really, he was Naval Reserve,
It didn't matter, he was Navy.
but he was. But we were still dating, and these sailors, they had their motorcycles too. And he did not like, and they were pretty nice guys, they really were. And
He saw right through it.
he didn't like them at all, no. In fact, honestly, I found out that where they lived, way off of Sproul, they lived in some apartments, and those apartments are still over there on.
Really?
Back then
Whenever.
they were okay.
And
I knew some guys that were in the Navy that lived over there.
and anyway,
Oh my gosh.
he
Just cutting it out.
he
I didn't
did.
date him.
All right, you better turn that off. I need to ask Brenda personally.
Oh!
Oh.
Did I leave?
Brenda,